Most people buy this category wrong, not because they chose the wrong product, but because they bought it for the wrong reason. There are one or two things that actually settle this decision, and they almost never appear in the headline spec. Think about the actual moment you will reach for this. Not the unboxing, not day one, the third weekend, when it just needs to work without you thinking about it. That is the bar. The Logitech Lift for Business vertical ergonomic mouse, wireless, Bluetooth, or secure Logi Bolt USB, quiet clicks, globally certified, Windows, Mac, Chrome, Linux, Graphite, is built around ideal for IT departments that need high performance, secure wireless connections, and ease of deployment, and for people who want a vertical ergonomic mouse for day-long comfort and productivity. That is the thing that separates it from what is sitting next to it at a similar price. It is not trying to be everything, it is trying to do this one thing at a level that earns its place. The first feature worth understanding is ideal for IT departments that need high performance, secure wireless connections, and ease of deployment, and for people who want a vertical ergonomic mouse for day-long comfort and productivity. In practical terms, that means you are not fighting the product to get a result. It absorbs the friction that usually slows you down. The second is enterprise secure. Logi Bolt wireless technology exceeds security needs with fully encrypted, secure connections only mode. This one looks minor on the spec sheet, but it is the thing you notice every single time you use it after the first 2 weeks. And the third is built for scale, certified in over 100 countries, support for IT pros and business users, remote mass deploy and manage DFUs and Logitech Options app, which is more useful than it sounds until you actually need it. Together, those three things explain why this one has the reputation it does and why it keeps showing up in comparison lists 2 years after launch. What the listing will not tell you is that relax and focus, settle into work with customizable buttons, whisper quiet clicks, and a smart wheel for smooth, seamless scrolling. That is a thing buyers consistently flag after extended use, and it is actually more useful in practice than the spec alone suggests. Here's where I have to be straight with you though. Slip into hand comfort, rest on a natural contour at the perfect 57 degrees angle throughout the day with a softly textured grip and snug thumb rest for leveled up coziness. If that does not match your situation, there are better options, and I would rather you know that now than after you open the box. People who have used this long-term consistently mention relax and focus, settle into work with customizable buttons, whisper quiet clicks, and a smart wheel for smooth, seamless scrolling as the thing that keeps them loyal. The people who left critical reviews mostly bought it for a use case it was not designed for. I cover one of these breakdowns every day. Subscribing is the fastest way to catch the next one. On price, Amazon moves this around more than you would expect. So what I can say is that for what you are getting, the value holds up compared to the alternatives I looked at. That said, timing matters on Amazon. The link is in the description so you can check what it is sitting at right now and decide if the